Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Blair.
Take two. Oh Lord. Frozen on such a good smile. I wish you could see your smile. It's so fun. Oh God. Of course.
Wait,
There you go.
okay, are we ready?
Take
You
two.
didn't like my tone?
Oh my no, you literally glitched every single word.
Uh, All right.
Sounds like we're trying to make a rap. Such a really bad at it.
Really bad. All right. Let's try this again. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Blair.
And I'm Kirsten, and we are mediocre
Content.
There's a lot of glitching and a little bit of lag, and it's fine.
It's fine.
Oh man, we definitely did not procrastinate this to the night before posting at all, and we absolutely know exactly what we're doing.
Precisely. We are professionals at this. This is great.
Look, guys,
Everything is fine.
it's been a long couple of weeks. We've both been very busy. Poor Blair has been feeling a bit under the weather, and I've had family for the last 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
it's just kind of how the cookie crumbles.
Life be lifing.
It do really hard. If I do say so
Super
myself.
hard.
Yeah. I think we should disclaim and just roll like we've never rolled before.
Okay. So, before we get started, we are not experts on anything. If you come to this podcast to get any kind of advice, any kind of don't take any instructions from us because we don't know what we're talking about. Okay. If you find thing we say is not factually accurate, we would love it if you would go into our DMs and tell us, hey, you are wrong, because we
Just
are
like
wrong
that.
sometimes, as all humans are. It's cool.
I like how you specified humans because my cats are never wrong.
That's true. It's true. How could they know?
How would they know?
How would they know? Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
Kirsten, take us into the good news and let's get over it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Teen's vision restored after using gene therapy eye drops. This was inspired because my aunt does a lot of gene therapy work and has in the past with a lot of R&D stuff, and I feel really close to it because she's really close to it, and I thought this was interesting. So, an experimental gene therapy gel has worked wonders for Antonio Vento Carvajal. I apologize if I've mispronounced that. And doctors are hopeful similar therapies could soon help millions of other people battling eye diseases. Antonio, who is 14, has a rare genetic condition called dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa, which is a mouthful. About 3,000 people worldwide have this disorder, which causes blisters on the body and eyes. Can you imagine? Ouch.
Ick. Yeah.
He did undergo several eye surgeries to remove scar tissue, but it continued to grow back and his vision was deteriorating pretty drastically. And then he joined the clinical trial for the world's first topical gene therapy, which is called Vyuvek. I hope. But his physician, Dr. Alfonso Saavedra, also had the treatment reformulated into eye drops, and after several months, the scarring has not returned and his vision is improved. It took 2 years to get to this point, and it was all worth it, said Saavedra. And just for Antonio, it was worth it, but also because it opens the space to treat other patients in the future. I cannot imagine eye blisters. Ow.
Sounds awful.
It absolutely. So this is great for those 3,000 and then anyone after who may be suffering from this. If this gel works, they won't have to deal with that anymore, and they also won't have to deal with the scar tissue. 2 wins if I do say so myself.
I agree. Totally agree.
So moving away from people and going into the environment, which is what I prefer anyway.
Places. People, places, and things.
Oh my God. Are we talking about nouns?
We're talking about nouns.
Wow. So these are things, which is great. These are improved GPS sensors that are working to predict earthquakes more accurately, which is kind of important, I would say. With more accurate GPS sensors, earthquake could be predicted about 2 hours in advance, which is coming from a researcher, Côte d'Azur, which is a university in France. Using GPS data, Quentin Blettery and Jean-Mathieu Noquet found that ahead of an earthquake, there is a gradual accelerating slip between tectonic plates. After comparing GPS measurements, the data indicated that the slip started approximately 2 hours before the quake, and seismographs can't pick them up because they're kind of too small, but a GPS sensor could detect them, is what I'm guessing. So they'll have to be 100 times more precise. And although technology like this doesn't exist, this is promising news because it does say that there's something going on. And if we make significant progress in the measurement, either the sensor or the sensitivity, they could perceive things and make better predictions. So GPS could be improved in order to detect this slipping between the tectonic plates and give people more time to prepare. And also, this is more than just the effects of an earthquake on land, but it also affects places that are prone to tsunamis as well. So that, again, people will have more time to prepare and get into a safe area. So, yeah, not happening yet, but we're in progress.
Love that.
Yeah.
I experienced my first earthquake this year.
Horrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, so.
I didn't even, it was so short that I didn't even realize like what until it was done.
Yeah. My first one was in Virginia, which was highly unexpected. So
yeah. It happens once in a while.
Horrifying. I hated it.
So today we're talking about TikTok, and no, not talking about the hit 2009 Party Anthem by Kesha. TikTok. I am talking about I am talking about the social media platform I'm currently obsessed with.
Yeah.
For a variety of reasons. So first and foremost, for those who don't know, or for those who refuse to be on TikTok, we're going to define what TikTok is for you.
Yeah. A mess.
So literally. So TikTok is an app for making and sharing short videos. The videos are tall and not square like the ones on Instagram and or like on Snapchat, and you navigate through the videos by scrolling up and down, as opposed to like on Insta, other pictures you like are swiping. And then Snapchat is just like a instant timer, so whatever. So basically in your TikTok going through a feed style. Video creators have all sorts of tools at their disposal. Filters like on Snapchat you can use on TikTok, and some of those filters are like really good. They're like, you can't even tell. It's crazy. You can also search for sounds to score your video, so it makes it more fun, kind of like a movie almost in a way, because you can choose the soundtrack to your video. And users are also strongly encouraged to engage with other users through response videos or stitch videos or duets. And they can duplicate them videos and add themselves alongside. It's kind of cute.
It is cute.
Especially for those ones where it starts off with like one musician and then it's like a bunch of different musicians accompanying them through the other videos, the duetted videos. It's really cool.
Or like the acapellas that like get created in like a similar way.
Yes.
Oh, and they just build
and
the
they
levels.
Go through all the parts. It's super
so
good. Hashtag play a large role on TikTok. In more innocent times, Twitter hoped that its users might congregate around hashtags in a never-ending series of productive pop-up mini discourses. Clearly, that did not happen. Twitter is a crap hole, and it's honestly not called Twitter anymore. It is called X, but this article was written in 2019.
Yeah. So
do you get any of that? I think we froze a little.
No, I got you. It's Twitter's a crap hole. It's no longer Twitter, and this article was written in 2019. All the formulas for what is now the worst Twitter platform ever. It's just
truly
so dumb.
So anyway, Twitter originated the hashtag. TikTok uses them as like a way of grouping things together, and so it's easier to search by hashtag as opposed to just like searching for a random video like you would on YouTube. Yeah, and there's like a bunch of different TikTok trends, which we'll talk about later a little bit, that are kind of hard to explain, and if you explain them too much, it kind of gets cringy. So we're gonna sidestep that for a little bit.
I miss the dances.
Oh my god, you're just not on that side of TikTok anymore.
It's like my whole feed is just no more dancing, and I'm so sad.
My whole feed is the Barbie dance from the movie.
What's the Barbie dance?
They do a dance movie, and so now everyone's doing it on TikTok.
I don't get any of those.
Well, you need to hashtag it up and like, look for it
and force it to come to me.
So anyway, TikTok is a free-for-all in terms of it's easy to make a video on TikTok. And because it provides you like prompts sometimes, and like sometimes users provide other users with prompts, like what fast food secrets do you know, and like share them on this video. And you can also select from an enormous range of sounds, popular songs, popular meme clips, or like whatever. Yeah, and there's a variety of things. There's a variety of reasons why it would be intriguing to make videos on TikTok. So the other thing that TikTok does that's unique is basically it solves the problem of like, what should I watch? Because if you interact with a video, the TikTok algorithm say, oh, you liked this? Let me show you 5 million other videos that also have
many.
And then you get on the quote unquote side of TikTok that has to do with whatever you like. So if you like a cat video, which I mean, a lot of people do, then you get shown like 10 or 20 more cat videos in your feed. And then if you interact with those, you get more cat videos. So like really you cater your feed to yourself, which is different because, which we'll talk about in a minute. Well, it's actually a great segue into our next category of how does TikTok know what to show you?
Smooth.
So other social media apps like Facebook, for example, they take the information of what to show you based on the people that you're friends with, which ultimately is kind of a flaw because you may not like what all your friends like. Like there's a good chance that you have, common interests with the people that you're friends with, but also there are friends that you have on Facebook that are from high school that you don't talk to anymore.
Our interests are so different now.
Okay, so other social media apps use this like grouping based on your friends. TikTok, however, lets you cater, like I just said, cater your own feed to you, which is kind of cool. Basically, they answer the question, why not just start showing people things and see what they do about it? Why not just ask people to start making things and see what happens. If
Mhm.
engagement is how success is measured, why not just design the app where taking up time is your point?
TikTok.
There's no
Ah.
rule apps or elsewhere against engagement for engagement's sake. Let the creature grow tall.
We're so tall. Well,
Yes.
I'm not very tall, but Sag.
Yeah. Well, TikTok's real influence going forward may be that other social media platforms decide that our friends were simply holding us back. Or at least it was holding them back.
Fair.
So anyway, we're going to go into a TikTok history now.
I'm so excited for this because I don't know the whole history. I've only gotten snippets.
Neither do I.
You know?
Yes. This is a combination of an article that I found and also Wikipedia. So take it with what you will. TikTok, whose mainland Chinese counterpart is called Douyin, is a short form video hosting service owned by ByteDance. That's the parent company of TikTok.
Cute.
We already post user submitted videos, which can range from duration from 3 seconds to 10 minutes. So TikTok was launched in China in September 2016.
Really?
Yes.
It's
it
pretty old.
Quickly started to gain traction in China, and parent company ByteDance launched an international version in 2017. Originally launched as a short form video sharing platform, primarily for lip syncing and dancing videos, TikTok has grown into a fully fledged video service as we know today. ByteDance had prior experience on running wildly popular apps as the operator of an AI powered news aggregation platform, Toutiao. That's what it's called. The founder and CEO of ByteDance incorporated a similar AI form to TikTok, which was able to identify users' interests and feed them more relevant videos. While many of these apps have failed to succeed outside of China, most notably WeChat is that one. TikTok managed to push itself into overseas market through the acquisition of Musical.ly in November of 2017. So Musical.ly is an American app that was bought by TikTok in order to create the platform and get, I guess, acquire like sound bites and things like. I don't really know exactly what they acquired. But it like entered the American market in November of 2017 for that reason, and they bought Musical.ly for like $1 billion.
That's expensive.
And then it automatically added 80 million users, mostly in the US, which TikTok then imported to its own platform.
Nice.
So from there, TikTok snowballed into the most popular app in 2019 and 2020. I personally feel is largely because of the pandemic.
Absolutely.
I had like nothing to do, and then we started making videos from our house.
To connect.
And I know that that's when I started. Yeah. I remember when TikTok was like cringy and everyone was like, why are you on this? It's so stupid. And then it into like what it is now, and I can't live my life without it.
Yeah, I enjoy having the connection. Honestly, that's mostly why I used it. And I like funny videos. So
well, and I also feel like there's a lot of news on TikTok that you wouldn't really get anywhere else. And some of it is a lot. Some of it is very intense, but a lot of it is like palatable.
Yeah.
Very concise, which is nice.
I agree. Yep.
So let's see. So it was downloaded 693 million times in 2019.
Jeez.
And 850 million times in 2020, even though it only launched in 2017. TikTok was the 7th most downloaded app of the 2010s and looked competitor against Facebook's grip on social media networking in the West.
It's pretty accurate, and also gives way to a lot of the other things happening in the
Exactly.
social media world.
Yes. So let's see. We have since its launch, TikTok and the Chinese counterpart Douyin have gained global popularity. TikTok has surpassed 2 billion mobile downloads worldwide as of October of 2020.
Wow.
The Morning Consult named TikTok the third fastest growing brand of 2020 after Zoom and Peacock. Cloudflare ranked TikTok the most popular website of 2021, surpassing Google.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a feat.
Yeah, you have to get the old people on board if you surpass Google.
For sure. And it's accurate too, because there's like a huge age range on TikTok.
Oh, totally. Totally. I love following the grandmas that A, are out here trying to date, and B, the ones that like show me cleaning hacks. It's the best.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I love this sweet old lady who just has like voiceovers when she's making her morning coffee to sit out on her porch, or she's fixing her table for lunch or something. I love her, and I don't even remember what her name is, but she's so calming.
Yeah. It's great. So just some more information a little bit about the merge between Musical.ly. On November 9th of 2017, TikTok's parent company ByteDance spent $1 billion to purchase Musical.ly, a startup headquartered in Shanghai with an office in Santa Monica, California. Musical.ly was a social media video platform that allowed users to create short lip sync comedy videos, which is basically the basis of TikTok.
Yeah.
Which was and Musical.ly was originally released in August of 2014. TikTok merged with Musical.ly on August 2nd of 2018 with existing accounts and data consolidated. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
Information that we already knew, but I thought was worth repeating. Let's see. TikTok was ranked first among free application downloads on App Thailand in as early as January of 2018. And let's see. In 2018 as well, the United States celebrities, including Jimmy Fallon and Tony Hawk, began using the app.
Encouraging others to do the same, apparently.
Clearly. Yeah. In 2019 of January, TikTok allowed creators to embed merchandise sale links in their videos. September of 2019, TikTok and the United States National Football League announced a multi-year partnership. Let's see. In May of 2021, TikTok appointed Xiao Zichu as their new CEO, who assumed the position from interim CEO Vanessa Pappas following the resignation of Kevin A. Mayer on August 27th, 2020, which is useless information, really, but part of the history.
Exactly. And we just we heard about Mr. Xiao in the news a lot as well recently. So most people should know who that is, at least.
Possibly. In September of 2021, TikTok reported it had reached 1 billion users. It earned $4 billion in advertising revenue.
That's insane.
I know. In October 2022, TikTok was reported to be planning an expansion to the e-commerce market in the US following the launch of TikTok Shop in the United Kingdom. And so we now have TikTok Shop, a new thing.
Which I've heard some mixed reviews about. Like some people are having success with it and other people are having a little but you know.
I mean, honestly, it kind of sketches me out a little bit. I haven't used it.
Yeah.
I guess it makes things easier. It's kind of like Etsy for TikTok, I guess.
Yeah. I think most people are still doing like the tried and true link tree from their profile or something.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Just in case.
We do that kind
We
of.
do that. Yes, we do. Just because you never know. You're just trying to keep
Yeah.
people safe.
Right. TikTok Shop is a new thing. And this is kind of interesting. So Wikipedia did a nice little paragraph on the relationship with other tech platforms. And fun fact, TikTok has a Facebook account, a LinkedIn account, an Instagram account, and maybe a Twitter account. What did I see? No, YouTube.
That
Yeah.
one makes sense.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I kind of feel like TikTok is a mini YouTube on. It's like instant gratification YouTube almost.
Yeah. But the algorithm's not there.
No,
Yeah.
YouTube is just based off of your prior videos or like videos, but TikTok is literally by the video.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So although the size of its user base falls short Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, TikTok reached 1 billion active monthly users. We knew that already. And competition from TikTok prompted Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, to spend 120 million as of 2022 to entice more content creators to its Reels service.
Which just means they took TikToks and used them as Reels on Instagram and Facebook.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris number 2.
Shout out.
You know, guys, he still is upset about that comment from like our first social media series. He's still every now and then he'll be like, I sent you did you see that Facebook message I sent you? Oh, you probably already seen it on TikTok. It's so cute. Just keeping it alive.
So funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly, he is the one user they have over there.
He's keeping it alive. You go, Chris. We're here for you. I'll watch everyone you send.
So let's see. I lost my place.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. Okay. So Reels, Snapchat likewise paid out 250 million in 2021 to its creators. Many platforms and services, including YouTube Shorts, began to make and imitate TikTok's format and a recommendation page. Those changes caused backlash from users of Instagram, Spotify, and Twitter.
I just feel like it's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same experience.
I firmly believe that what makes TikTok what it is the algorithm. It's unmatched from anything we've ever experienced before in social media. And it's also what makes it really addicting and probably bad for you.
But also, I don't know. It also gives you the option, like if you decide to dislike something, when you select, like, I don't want to see, like, I like not interested, like if you hold down on the video and click not interested, you can actually click on the next video. It'll give you the details option and you can say specifically what you don't like. Is it the sound that was used? Is it the creator? So I often say, oh, I don't want to view anything from this creator moving forward. And then I don't. Like, it's even saying you could put in the details of things that you don't like, and it also responds really positively to that too, and doesn't let you.
That's so interesting. I've never disliked something. I've only ever liked something.
See, every now and then I get something that I really don't like, and I'll like hold it and like dismiss it, but then I just say, oh, it's not the sound that I didn't like, it's the creator, or maybe it was the sound. I'm like, I don't want anything with this type of whatever again, and I don't see it again, and it's nice.
You heard it here first, folks. Kirsten be hating.
I don't be hating. Wait a minute. Honestly, I'm gonna out myself. It's mostly because I keep getting Jeffree Star videos, and I'm so over that man.
Ew! I'm so sorry.
So I always say I don't want to see anything from this creator again, and I
have literally never seen him. That's amazing. I didn't even know he had a TikTok. To be honest with you, I thought he was still over on Snapchat.
Well, he just gets his videos like replayed by other people.
Oh,
and I just can't.
No.
I'm over it.
We can't.
I'm over it, man. There was a time and a place, but it ain't
there was
time nor this place.
It was 2016.
It was. I was young and immature.
That's right. In March of 2022, the Washington Post reported that Facebook's owner, Meta Platforms, paid Targeted Victory, a consulting firm backed by supporters of the U.S. Republican Party, to coordinate lobbying and media campaigns against TikTok and portray danger to American children and society. Its efforts included asking local reporters to serve as back channels of anti-TikTok pages, writing opinion articles and letters to the editor, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, Meta spokesperson said that all platforms, including TikTok, should face scrutiny, which sounds like a lawyer wrote it, to be honest with me.
But also sounds hilarious given Meta's track history.
Meta be like, I feel threatened by you. I'm going to make up some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, sounds like Mark Zuckerberg to me.
So rude, Mark.
Can't trust those Harvard grads. You know what I mean? Actually, he dropped out. Just
I was
kidding.
Gonna say, no offense to any Harvard grads.
Untrustworthy.
Unless you're Mark.
Okay. The Journal reported that Silicon Valley executives met with U.S. lawmakers to build a China alliance before TikTok CEO's congressional hearing in March of 2023.
Which
again
just sounds gross.
This is Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. This is the best. I mean, it's not the best I could find, to be honest. We've had a rough week. I've literally done no research for this.
Do your own research.
Me, okay. I would really like to take a break, and then I think you guys will probably want to take a break too. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about the teenage mode and cyberbullying and some other stuff.
Sounds good.
Hello. This podcast is sponsored by the Tooth Fairy, Santa, the Easter Bunny, Dracula, the Keebler Elves, Jack Frost, Bugs Bunny, Winnie the Pooh, Bigfoot, and the Loch Ness Monster.
Thank you for your continued support. If you are interested in sponsoring mediocre content, please contact us by owl or seance. No, but really though, you can contact us at mediocrecontentpodcast@gmail.com, on Twitter at mediocresquawks, or Instagram at mediocrecontentpodcast. Also, if you like these fake ads, or if you're sick of them and want real ads, rate us 5 stars wherever you listen to podcasts.
Now back to the show. Welcome back. This is not TikTok. This is a podcast.
Whoa!
In case you didn't know. So TikTok has a couple of different features. There's some problematic things, controversies, if you will, that TikTok has faced in its youth. So teenage mode. And this is something I didn't know before. China heavily regulates Douyin, which is, again, the Chinese counterpart to TikTok. TikTok for China is used. So it regulates how it is used by minors in the country, especially after 2018. Under government pressure, ByteDance introduced parental controls and a teenage mode that shows only whitelisted content such as knowledge sharing and bans like superstition, dance clubs, and pro LGBT content, which, I mean, that's a little far in my opinion. But that's China's decision. A mandatory screen time limit was put in place for users under the age of 14 and a requirement accounts to real identity to prevent minors from lying about their age or using adults' account.
Wow.
The differences between Douyin and TikTok have led some U.S. politicians and commentators to accuse the company or the Chinese government of malicious intent. In March of 2023, TikTok announced default screen time limits for users under the age of 18. Those under the age of 13 would need a passcode from their parents to extend their time.
Interesting. Well, and I heard too, and I don't know how accurate that is, but for China and even Taiwan, I think he said those are like regulated by the government. And the only reason they
Correct.
didn't have it applicable to TikTok was because not all international countries have those specific laws for minors intact. So it was kind of like, well, then instate laws and will instate parental controls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I
Like-
also think like people get all hot and bothered because
Yeah.
they think that some of it is like censure.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know a lot about the topic, but
Yeah.
just on this little blip of information, I feel as though, you know, we live in the United States and we are allowed to use our
Right.
social media, and that's
Right.
and then China can do what China wants to do in terms of
Yeah.
theirs.
Because
I
they're just
do-
different countries.
Right. And I do think that it's cool to have like a default screen time because I know that I am guilty of this. Like I'll scroll for a long time and then that comes on and she's like,
Have you been
for a
scrolling?
really long time? And I'm like, shut up. And I keep scrolling.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably healthy to have a little bit of regulation there.
Well, especially for kids, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like they don't need to be suctioned in by, there's so many other things that are wrapped in their attention these days. Like,
Mhm.
you certainly don't. I kind of agree with like the pranking and the superstitions and like those kinds of things because you don't want to promote like potentially bully behavior, I guess, because you're like, oh,
Right.
it's just a prank, but how far does a prank go when that's all you absorb,
Right.
So I totally get that. And I think, as long as it works for the country that it's in and it's not hurting anybody, then,
Yeah.
it's just
Again,
tough.
we are not experts on Chinese relations for the
Definitely
United States.
not.
So we're just
I'll
going to
be there
tiptoe around
tomorrow.
this. Yeah. Right. No, exactly.
The new delegate. It would be so terrible.
Oh God. Right. So cyberbullying.
Woo.
Fox noted in 2018 that bullies and trolls were relatively rare on TikTok compared to other platforms. Nonetheless, several users have reported cyberbullying via features such as Duet or React, which like makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is used to interact with other followers like on the platform. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
A trend making fun of autism eventually created huge backlash, which it should.
Yeah.
Even on the platform itself, and the company ended up removing the hashtag altogether.
Wow. Good for
Parents
them.
filming how their children reacted to people with a disability, often in terror, led to criticisms of ableism. In December of 2019, following a report by German digital rights group Netzpolitik.org, TikTok admitted that it had suppressed videos by disabled users as well as LGBTQ users in a purported temporary effort to limit cyberbullying.
That sucks too.
It's definitely not fair of TikTok to do that to those users, be able to punish them for bullying them, but you can't suppress like LGBTQ plus videos.
Just sucks
what I
that
mean?
it sucks that there's people out there that would make that a thing in the first place.
Right.
Like just get a life, man. Everybody's just trying to live.
Right.
Why do you gotta be rude?
Well, and that's what Twitter's for, everyone. So just go over there and be rude over there.
But you have to go to X. It's not Twitter anymore.
Yeah, go to X,
Formerly
and,
known as
formerly known as Twitter, and just be terrible over there. That's where all the garbage humans go. So just go there.
just go there if you really feel like you need to.
Yeah. If you need to get something off your chest that's controversial and terrible, Twitter's the place for that.
I hope that platform just sinks. I'm so sorry. Oh God.
I know. In addition to those controversies, in 2019, India and Pakistan banned it for more issues, with both bans being rescinded. India banned the app again in June of 2020 along with a bunch of other Chinese-based apps as
Oh.
tensions between China and India heightened. So that's a
Yeah,
government
political.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. India upheld the ban in January of 2021, which has led to several other TikTok clones taking over in the market share in the country. TikTok also faced having to sell its operation in the US to a holding company, which would have been either controlled by Walmart and Oracle. However, President Trump's executive order has been canned by the Biden administration. So that was that whole like TikTok controversy with Trump when he was in office.
Sorry, can we go back to the fact that the option was TikTok being owned by TikTok and TikTok being owned by Walmart? Can we just...
That is correct.
I just want
Well, because Walmart is a good American company that's also controversial and terrible. So
hey, don't poo-poo on a good Walmart now. I just meant not a single social media platform outside of Walmart's personal app should be owned by Walmart. Like, what? They would sink that app.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, it would not be good. It would not be good. Mm-mm. Nope. It would be like a giant, like, people you see in Walmart feed.
Oof, which is still funny.
It is.
But maybe not like the best for like future all-encompassing content.
Yeah. Even with the slowdown in downloads due to India's ban and both Facebook and Snapchat launching clones of TikTok, the app remains one of the fastest growing in the world and is expected in that sentence doesn't matter anymore. Just kidding. I was going to say it is expected to surpass 1 billion monthly active users by 2021, but it is 2023 currently. So therefore that doesn't matter. We don't care about that.
Also, I would say that Facebook and Snapchat launching Snaptap, the clones should be like a loose version of clone. Can we just say? I don't think it's a clone. It's whatever beta,
similar but different
alpha version.
Yeah, not as good, but is fine.
Sure.
So here are some frequently asked questions from a website that rates and reviews apps.
So ready.
About TikTok. So what is TikTok's global internet penetration? This was written by a man, I'm sure.
Anyway. Say penetration. Like, why do they use it when it's unnecessary?
I don't know. So anyway, TikTok is used by 18% of the global internet ages to 64.
16 to 64. That is quite the range.
What countries are TikTok most popular in? Is TikTok most popular in? Outside of China, TikTok's largest market is the US, Indonesia, and Brazil.
Wow.
It used to be India, but India was like, nah, fam, we can't have this.
Rude.
How many users did TikTok
Snap tack and tip tack. We're losing it.
It's been a long week. Okay. How many users did TikTok have in India before it was banned? TikTok had 190 million users in India, making it the app's second largest market behind China.
Insanity.
What is TikTok's peak quarterly downloads? TikTok had 315 million downloads in Q1 of 2020, which is a record for quarterly downloads, not including the Chinese third-party app stores.
That's insane.
I thought so.
Yeah.
What is TikTok's rating? TikTok was the most positively reviewed app in the US in 2020 with 88% positive reviews. And since this is 2023, I would like to just say, I think the heyday, I mean, TikTok is still very popular, but like, I think the heyday of TikTok will be 2020 for sure, because we were all like trapped inside and TikTok was the only thing that gave us joy.
Absolutely.
Okay. How many marketers plan to use TikTok? 14% of marketers plan to up their spend in 2021. However, only 3% see it as the most effective social media channel. I think, honestly, I think that's probably increased a lot.
Yes, I can say that the last company I was with was exploring TikTok, and I think it depends on your company. Like it's
Mhm.
hard if you're a company that doesn't have something to like show and tell kind of.
Visually, yeah.
Yeah. So like the last company was solar panels, so you could always show people putting solar panels on or like going through a process
Yes,
of installation, but it's really
true.
hard to be like, yeah, I balance electronic checkbooks.
Yikes.
You know what I mean? Like that's still a
Yeah.
it's still a fantastic profession, and if that's what you do and that's what you enjoy, that's great, but how do you TikTok that and like get your
That
business out there?
sounds like a very fiscally responsible job to have.
Certainly not one I'm going to have anytime soon.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, have you seen that ad for have you been served the ad for the pickle sweatshirt?
No.
There's a sweatshirt that's I keep seeing on TikTok. It keeps getting served to me, and it's a bunch of jars, of pickles on a gray sweatshirt, and honestly, like, want to buy it. Like,
On a pickle sweatshirt?
right.
Do I need a pickle sweatshirt? No.
No, the amount of sweatshirts I have is
So many.
astronomical.
Absolutely.
So too many, arguably.
And growing, unfortunately, in the summer.
Yeah. It's a problem.
I bought a sweatshirt
I love buying sweat.
It's so comfy, cozy.
Truly. And they always fit, right?
They do. They do.
It's
You
like
want to know
shoes.
why? Because they're unisex, which just means they're men's sizes.
Which is great.
That's why.
You don't need your man's hoodie. You can get your own hoodie.
Get your own man's hoodie.
That's right. I did low-key. I did order a men's hoodie on Amazon, and it's my favorite hoodie. It's the best. I don't wear it outside of the house because it is very large, but it's like my favorite, like, sit on the couch and do nothing hoodie.
It's because it's peak hoodie experience, really.
It truly is. Yeah. What is TikTok's valuation? TikTok is valued at 50 billion by investors in 2020. So I'm sure it's more than that now too.
I'm about to say that seems pretty low.
ByteDance is worth 180 billion, which is the parent company. However, trading in private markets has exceeded 350 billion.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So now comes to the audience participation.
Oh no.
Portion. And I mean, Kirsten, you have to participate.
Okay.
How many videos do you have saved and liked on TikTok?
How do I know that?
Go to your profile.
Okay.
And then you click on the saved videos and you can see how many posts you have saved.
Girl, I have like over 11,000.
Shut up. You don't. That's amazing.
You sure do. Is that what I don't even know.
Girl.
I have 11,000 saved.
Oh my God. Wow. I beat you in the Pinterest game, but like I only have 4,600. I don't have very many.
You want to know why, though? You want to know why? Because I don't know if anybody else does this, but the only reason I save so many, even if I'm not personally like, oh my God, it's because I know Tyler will like them. So I save them and then I divulge them days later, just laying in bed. And I'm like, okay, TikTok time. And I just go through.
Why don't you just send it to him, like on his phone?
He'll never watch it. He'll never.
Oh
I have to force feed him. Okay.
He is such an old person.
He'll never watch it. So I saved them because I know I can force feed him later.
I like blow up phone at night and he's like, you need to chill out. I'm like, never. I'm gonna send you 10 more.
Never. Or you could just lay next to each other and just make him absorb it, because that's another thing that I do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna see it on his YouTube shorts later anyway. Like,
What I was about to say is, so Tyler watches YouTube shorts.
yeah.
Chris watches the Facebook ones.
Yep.
Anybody watch the reels that is close to you?
I don't know.
My brother does Instagram reels.
Well, I showed mom one on Instagram today or yesterday, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's just on her reels." I'm like, "Okay, so maybe you know the reel. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't. Not a
So
lot of people use Instagram.
basically,
around me.
what saying is your entire family uses something other than TikTok, and you are the only one who uses TikTok.
You would be correct. Yes.
That's wild.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I am too. I mean, Chris watches TikTok.
Yeah. Didn't get on the train.
But yeah, everybody else. My mom loved TikTok during the pandemic, and then she got scared and deleted it.
Why did she
this is also
scared?
because she thinks China's gonna steal her data, and I'm like, Mom,
they
and
already
she's very,
have
like, anti-social media. Well, that's what I said, and she was like, that doesn't make me feel. She's like, what do you mean? I'm not on social media like you. And I'm like, Mom, they know more about you than you think. You get served ads and you get like a million emails from like a bunch of different companies. They know who you are.
Absolutely. If TikTok is not the end all be, they've known who you were.
They've been knowing.
They've been knowing.
And then, but this is also coming from the woman who keeps like a piece of tape on her ads so that like she can't, like they can't or whatever. And so when I FaceTime her, she's like, oh, hi, how are you? I'm like, Mom, I can't see you. She's like, oh yeah, give me 1 second. She like scrapes off the tape.
There you go, Mom. They might get her. You never know.
Never know. I guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never know.
Okay. So what sides of TikTok are you on, Kirsten? I need to know.
If I'm
sweatshirt pickle talk, apparently.
Sweatshirt pickle. That is very unique.
I thought so. Very niche.
Personally, my mind changes a lot. I'm sure yours does too, but like right now, mine is on like those Minecraft Reddit stories that just play in the background while the person's like going around Minecraft. Honestly, it suckers me in. I love a good story time. I can't lie.
Chris likes those too.
I'm so nosy.
It bothers me with like the animatronic voices though. Because is it the ones with like the Google Smart Home? It's
some of them.
But I can't do a story time with a robot voice. It's weird.
It just depends. Like there's different ones, but they're all electronic voices for them. Yeah. I just enjoy it because I like, nosying in on other people's lives and making opinions form about a situation I'll never have to deal with.
Yeah, fair.
What about you? Other than pickle sweatshirt talk?
Oh, yeah. Apparently I'm getting that ad every talks. But other than that, I'm definitely on the like fall is here, Gilmore Girls.
Wow, already?
Yes. And the witch talk.
Goodness.
Yeah, I am like this close to rewatching Gilmore Girls fall time, but it's not quite there yet. So I'm just
the second week of August? Yeah, it's only the second week of August.
My timeline is full of pumpkins. I don't know what to do.
This is
I love it. I would not have it any other way.
That's fair.
So I'm on that one, and then what else? Oh, and then like the Barbie movie dance side of TikTok.
I'm not on that yet. I don't know if I will be. I don't get a lot of the Barbie stuff.
You'll get there. You should go see the movie, and then your phone will know.
That's true. I'll just like be in proximity. Oh, I also get a lot of the TikToks that have like the what the dog doing. Like I get a lot of those, and the other sound that I get is whose horse is that? like a lot.
I love that
I
one.
love it
The best. Whose house is that?
Oh, and K-pop. I'm like, Stray Kids is all over my TikTok right now because of
Yeah.
their new album. So
Let's
it's a wide variety.
cleaning ASMR. Do you hear that at
Ooh,
all?
I love cleaning
Hello?
ASMR.
Yeah. I oh my gosh. I love it
Have
so
you
much.
the lady? Do you get the lady from the UK?
I do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what her name is, but she's adorable and I love her so much. And she knows how to get a stain out of anything.
Oh my goodness. Did you see the one with the lady who had wax like dumped on her shag carpet or something like that?
No.
Like it was like from a candle that had melted. I think that
Oh
maybe got knocked
no.
over. I don't remember the exact story. But yeah, do you know she, not to bring the mood down, but she has cancer.
Yes, I did know that.
So
Mhm.
sad.
Yep, her and
Oh,
Hank Green both.
jeez, man. Taking out all the good ones.
I'm also on John Green TikTok as well, and he's great.
Yeah.
I love Hank and John because they're both
Hmm.
special in their own way.
I think so. I really enjoy their vibes that they bring.
Oh, and how can I forget? I'm on Taylor Swift Talk,
Oh,
obviously.
right. Of course. That's
Yeah,
right. No.
yeah,
I am
obviously.
not on that. On the other, obviously.
I the reason why I'm still because like the show, her tour has ended in the United States. Like I'm kind of over it at this point. But I want to stay on there a little bit because her song style
Mm.
is rumored when it's re-released in October is rumored to have Harry Styles featuring on it.
What?
Yes, because yes, and it's going to be hopefully, if this is true, if the world knows what's good for it,
No.
he will be like on the song with her, and they'll make it like a duet, and it'll be so good.
This surprises me.
If this happens, I'm telling everyone right now, I will be dead. Like there, I deceased. Like out. Like
Blair was never heard from
where's
again.
Blair? Where's Blair? She's on the floor. Like
Oh,
there's
no.
I. If Taylor Swift and Harry Styles are on a track together on her re-release, especially if it's the song style, I'm gonna die. Like it's just happening. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well, put me in your will and let me know who the executor is.
I will. Yeah. Yep. There's nothing left to say. Okay. So what do you think the future of TikTok is going to be? Like, what do you think we're just going to continue videoing forever and ever?
Honestly, I think it's hard to say, right? I think that I didn't mention this, but I think we're all kind of on it. So I'm just gonna blanket the statement blindly. But I think we're also on a lot of the news and political TikTok people that are out there. If not, we at least get snippets of the information here and there
Mm-hmm.
as they become more and more viral, popular, etc.
Yeah.
Um, and I do think that worries a lot of the people that are political and governmental in general.
Totally.
Because now we have access to each other on a platform. And it's not so much that I believe every TikTok that I see, but it's more that we have an open platform that allows us to share a community of opinions and a mixture of here's what's coming, here's the discussion. And instead of just blanketing, hate and conflict with it, we're having actual discussions and conversations, which is really healthy and I
Yeah.
think helps build the greater mind, like the collective
Right.
mind. And I think that will negatively impact those that are being talked about in those fields. And I don't think that they're going to continue to let it go. I mean, we already talked about the one situation that happened, and what came out of it was like a safeguard for teens, but that's not what they wanted. That wasn't the main goal. The main goal was to silence TikTok. So I don't think it's the last we'll hear about it, but I think for now there's so many other things going on that honestly, I feel like TikTok's the least of our worries at
Yeah.
the moment.
To your point as well, I think it's kind of cool on TikTok where if you see a video and you're kind of like, I don't really know how and I don't know if it's like fake news or not. And then like
Right.
2 swipes later, you have this someone,
Yeah.
some person being like, this is why this is wrong. And here's the scientific evidence on why it's wrong. And I don't know if you guys get that, but I get that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this was very helpful information.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing
Yeah.
like obviously it's not always, you know, you have to take it with a grain of salt, just like every
Right.
on the internet. But it's kind of cool to be on TikTok and see people like this is like I critically thought through this and
Right.
this is why this is wrong, or this is why this is correct, or this is why this is cool. And I just think it's the first platform that's been allowed. We're not just screaming into the void, you know, we're like communicating with each other.
Yep. That collective mind is really powerful. And I think that TikTok has done that where other apps have failed. Like Facebook is more about passively connecting with people, and YouTube is more about a one-way street. And I think platforms like even Twitch and TikTok, where you have a streaming service or this area of community, that's where you're going to build that collective mind. And I think that, like I said, I think that scares a lot of people that are in certain positions, because people are allowed to
some would even say,
and they're allowed to think critically and disagree kindly and still come up with a positive resolution solution, or just an agree to disagree situation.
Totally.
So yeah, that's what I think.
I love that. Love that for us.
Love that for us.
Also, follow us on Twitch, because we be on there every other Thursday.
Shameless self-plug on our self-plug podcast.
And my final question to end the episode, a favorite TikTok trend?
I love the stupid sound bites. I love you woke up in a new Bugatti. I love the stupid snippet sounds. I love the can I pet that dog? Like those are the ones that just get me every single time.
I agree.
Anything that can induce a laugh.
It recently got on a TikTok where people are like rolling glass jars down stairs.
I hate that one, actually.
And there's like stuff.
There's so much stuff.
It's the best.
I hate it.
That one, I like that trend a lot. I don't know why. It's because it's like all my intrusive thoughts of like, what would happen if I rolled this down the concrete stairs? But of course I never did it. But now, no.
You've passively done it.
Yeah. I don't really know if that's a trend, but
I mean, yeah, absolutely it's a trend.
Yeah.
So
that one's my current favorite, I think. And then also all the sounds are super good.
Yeah, they are good. I really like it. I also like the one that goes, I don't even know, it's like a song, but it usually has to do with animals, and it's just like when you live with cats and you're walking, it's like like crosses in front of you or something every single time.
You want to see me go fast, bro? You want to go
I'm fast.
That's a good one too.
That is a good one. Yeah, those are the ones I like too.
Yeah. Good. I watched a compilation on TikTok of Vines.
Yes.
Like, the era of Vines, and those like get me so good.
Oh my goodness. You almost made me drop my croissant is really good one. What's worse than this? A child? No. Oh my gosh. I'm in my mom's car.
I love the one. Boom. I love the one where it's 2 kids in a band room, and one of them's playing the do 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 do, and the guy's like breaking it down to that song. It's so good.
It is so good. Oh my god, those are the Vine. I think TikTok took Vine and made it 10 times what it was, and just breathed
Yeah.
life into the previous Vine
Vine?
users.
Vine was special though, because it was only like a 3-second thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you managed funny in 3 seconds.
You were the winner.
All right. Well, we should probably shut this down before we glitch out yet again.
Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Do you want to finish your thought?
No, I don't even know what I was thinking. I have no idea.
It's just been one of
Zoom
those
was like,
days.
absolutely not. You cannot finish your thought. We hate you.
Honestly, I'm super glad we made it through this. Is the editing going to be absolute butts? Yes, but that's okay because sometimes it happens and it can't all be rainbows and sunshine, and that's fine. So,
and that's life, gentlemen.
that is just gentlemen.
Just gentlemen.
If
ladies, I meant to say ladies and gentlemen, but it must have cut me off. Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's just that night. Honestly,
love it.
If you guys would like to tell us how much you loved this episode and all its glorious flaws and beauty, you can do so by sending us an email at mediocrecontentpodcast@gmail.com. I'm gonna take out the tweet. Don't tweet us. We're done with that. We're sad. Anyway,
we're discontinuing that.
Yeah,
we're not doing it.
But that's okay because there's plenty of other ways for you to reach out to us other than email. We are on Instagram, live and ready at Mediocre Content Podcast. We're also on TikTok, which is topical at Mediocre Content Podcast. And you can catch us every other Thursday, 6 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. PST, and 11 p.m. BST at twitch.tv/ you guessed it, Mediocre Content Podcast. And at this rate, I say we should just end the night. And that's
if you want to complain about how bad my internet is, and or if you want to, just donate money for me to have better, let me know. DM me on Instagram.
Also, rate us 5 stars.
Your stars. 5 stars equals $5. No, I'm just kidding. Really.
Can you imagine?
Oh, that would be great. All right. Well, we will see you next week. Hopefully we'll have better quality content for you. And I just glitched out again, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, cheers.